Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more of Distant Worlds Universe, our pirate playthrough. Last time we discovered just how dangerous and how huge the Gizurean hive is, and the fear is real. I am honestly very afraid that we are going to be overrun. If we just take a look at the Empire compared, actually no, that's the wrong one. I want to look at the diplomacy screen because the other screen only shows us the other pirates. We're not doing too well against the other pirates, but if you take a look at the Gizurean hive with their nice big full bar here, and the fact that they have now 14 colonies, you know, compared to the next, we'll say, largest kingdom that we know of, and next largest empire, is the Bhaskara Collective with 3 colonies. So our plan is, we're gonna have to see. That's the thing. Do we? After I left my computer last time, I started to have second thoughts. I started going, you know what? Maybe this was not a smart idea. Maybe opposing the Gizurean hive was the dumbest thing I could have done. Maybe instead of saying, "Hey, let's build a hidden pirate base on one of their planets and try to take it over," I should have tried to befriend them. You know, because I don't have any hope. I have no hope of being able to deal with them. We also noticed here that some of the other empires are coming out to play. We've got the Cyclada Minor Commonwealth, who are now starting to come around and poke around the planet Rearm, and they're going, "Oh, that's a nice looking planet." Luckily, it's a volcanic moon, and with a population of Gizureans, which means they're not likely going to be able to get anything out of the planet for some time. We do have one. Is that a destroyer? Yeah, one of our destroyers currently engaged with Gizurean ships. So yes, we'll say that the world is starting to close in on us a little bit. That's a little bit scary. Sisud, you know, this planet here has a. Okay, that's a group of Akuro. I need to find an independent colony. I need to find a colony with Gizureans, and I need to exert total influence onto that thing, because I need to get a colony ship onto Rearm. Now, actually, I'm planning on doing that with, I'm coming up with ideas and then going, wait a second, I've already come up with this idea, because part of my plan here is not only do like, Keela Prime, we take a look at it, and the quality is absolute garbage, but it has Zentopia fluid on it, and it has a population of Gizureans. So, if we go ahead and we take over this planet, we've already got our dead fleet sitting in orbit, making sure that it's defended while we set up our hidden pirate base, which I'm not even sure we need, but we're gonna get it there anyways. Because actually, wait a second. Yeah. So we need full control, because I don't believe we can build a colony ship otherwise. Yeah. Now, over on Mortaloo 2, we are building up troops. We are going to get some troops. Actually, let's go ahead over to Mortaloo 2 and we'll quick build a couple more. Can I? Yeah, we'll recruit a couple more troops. And we're going to load them onto one of our capital ships and try to take over this planet. If that does fail, though, I need to maintain control over this planet, and potentially try to steal it from the Gizureans. Because we really, one, we want the Zentopia fluid. That's a great source of income. And 2, by getting a population of Gizureans, sorry, I had the wrong planet highlighted, that will allow us to get, we'll say, a colony ship of Gizureans that should enable us to invade the planet Rearm. And this is actually a pretty, from what I recall, it's not a bad planet, but it's nice and core in the middle of our territory, and I feel like it would be an important thing to take. Now, I'm kind of looking here. Let me take a look here. 132, size 223. What I'm going to do is I'm trying to gauge the tech level. One of our destroyers. Yeah, it's too hard. He's outnumbered. I can't really tell who's got more firepower, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter too much, because just looking at the sheer numbers, yeah, the Gizurean hive is going to give us some problems. Luckily, Rearm is a highly contested planet, so the Gizureans are going to have to put up with a lot of other pirate factions. So yeah, the empires have come out to play. It's been, what, 32 years since the game started, roughly. And, yay. Things are about to get very interesting, and I'm actually really worried that we are going to, we're gonna die, we're gonna lose, but, you know, that might be a little bit more exciting. Actually, I might like that ending more than a victory. If I managed to pull out a victory, that would be, fantastic. I would definitely would not have any complaints about that. But you know what? I think I've come to terms that if we should, oh, this fleet is totally out of position. The second resupply fleet should be over by Tired Victory, and the first recovery fleet should be over by here, the Solar Venture. There we go. Yeah, I've come to terms with you know, if we happen to lose, if I happen to die, you know, that's okay. That's actually kind of a cool ending. You know, I can't always win. And you know, I look at a lot of my Let's Plays, and it's, you know, it's always victory. You gotta go, you keep going, you beat the game. It'll be kind of interesting to have a game with a great big word of defeat or something. Yeah. Crap! I was about to click on Smuggle Kazlon. Okay, so I got outbid. I was about to click on accept mission for Smuggle Kazlon, and then another mission popped up to defend a place, and I was like, oh crap, no! But yeah, we're good. Yeah, I just basically want to grab all the smuggle. Now, how are our smuggling missions doing? See, this 0 credits earned, 0 credits earned. Okay, this one here is not doing too bad. Ikuro 4. You know, we've got a decent, you know, we've earned, yay, 2,200 credits. But our smuggling missions have not been bringing a whole lot of cash. And I'm going to presume that's due to competition. That's my guess. Gotta think of a way to really hit the competition. Now, I know hitting mining bases and stuff, mining stations, is an absolute must. That will mess up other pirates' supply lines. Maybe I'll send the 6th Fleet over there. Yeah, I need to start damaging. Like, we've got so much information on the Lone Star Council. Did I have an intelligence agent go do a territory? Basically find the territory map of this pirate faction? Because if not, that's actually a really great idea. I should be doing that. I'm like, oh man, you're an idiot. Yeah, I should be using my espionage here to get some of my guys out there and finding the locations. So let's say, for instance, yeah, the Lone Star Council. They're really high. We need to knock them down a peg. So having the location of all these different stations and mining stations for them, that's actually man, where did I get this information? Oh, it's all in one system. Oh, they're all consolidated up in this one area. I bet the defenses here are brutal. We need to wipe the system out. This is part of the reason why they are doing so well. We need to knock down the Lone Star Council. We need to knock them down a peg. Let me take a look at military strength. Can't even compare. I take it these tabs are not made for pirates. They're made for more for you know, standard empires. You could tell in some cases, you know, the pirates were an afterthought. If we go under diplomacy, though, I should be able to compare military strength. What? No. It's not. What? 480 firepower. Lone Star Council. Lone Star Council. They really don't have a lot of military strength. Oh. We could knock them down a peg. And then we could secure some of our, some of that market, the smuggling market. Okay, that sounds like a plan. So we're gonna start doing some damage to the Lone Star Council. We're gonna try to cripple them economically, knock them down a few pegs, and then try and set up our own mining bases, maybe in their areas. If I can maybe even get, yeah, because they've got that's where they have their criminal network. If I can get maybe some troops on the ground here and start doing some damage even to their planet, that would be great. So I'm going to make them my main target. If I can take over what they are using to we'll say, push their economy, then that should help push my economy, right? Right? Oh, our forces are invading the colony. Wait, they are? It says right here, our forces are invading the colony. Kill a prime in the Gizurean hive. Did I miss it? Did it happen that fast? Oh no, you idiot, they just arrived. They're on their way. Wait. Man, I love that. It's like they're firing before they even finish warping in. Alright, so there's no defenses sitting around here, so that's gonna be a pretty easy target. Now I suspect their system that's got all the mining bases will probably be a little bit more difficult. However, I'm pretty sure just the 6th fleet has about as much firepower as their entire fleet. Oh, cool! And we captured one of their ships. All right. I guess ooh, wait. We have the secret station. Oh yes, that's something to consider. I can't read there. Okay, 900 and oh, sorry, that's 800. So they've got like a regular space station here as well, and we don't want to accidentally engage that. I think that's it right here. There we go. That would be great to catch them off guard here, though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit mining bases first, and then after that, I'm going to keep a close eye on the 6th Fleet. We're gonna try to hit all the mining bases. We're gonna stay away from their main spaceport for the time being, just because it's a large spaceport. It's got a decent amount of firepower on it, and I don't want to lose any of my capital ships. What I'm wondering, because my capital ships have fighters and do they have bombers? Yeah, they got bombers too. Is maybe park them a little bit outside of range and just let the fighters duke it out and see if we can do enough damage without committing ourselves to getting up close with like all of our big guns. Oh wow, this is what's been happening. So here we are above Kila Prime, and because I've noticed we got a few messages saying that we've oh, you no longer want the protection? How about I propose a protection arrangement? Oh wow, so they've gotten to the point where they're pulling the plug on us. All right, so that's the first one. And they I guess it's so hard because you can't hurt them without. Like, when you help them, they help you, but when you hurt them, it hurts you too, because I want to be able to sell Zintabia fluid to these guys. So yeah, I think we've been capturing some of their ships because, you know, we're sitting over there on the planet and they keep sending ships over, but because the dead fleet is so just massive, we've like really locked down our, control of the planet. No, 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 no! You warped in too close! Crap. Alright, I've got to, we'll say I'll have to micromanage dead a little bit. They're kind of being idiots. I need them all to sort of stick together, because what's happening is some of them are warping off to deal with Gizureans and that, and what's happening is they're getting picked off by the larger numbers. So at the same time that that's going on, I've got the 6th Fleet over here, about to jump into the Lone Star Council's space. Let's see how this plays out. Don't see a whole lot of military ships. Oh yeah, we'll be able to just hop around here and wipe out their mining bases pretty quickly here. Part of me actually doesn't want to stay. Yeah, okay, they're dealing with the mining base. I think my attention is more needed over here. Okay, so you guys are all sort of grouped together. Yes, stay grouped together. So over here, I'm actually thinking, because, let's see, fuel-wise, let me see, is it the 6th Fleet I have over here? Is it, yeah, it's the 6th. They've all got, actually, they've all got pretty much full fuel. I think it would be best if we dealt with the spaceport first. I wanted to come into system, I wanted to like warp into the system here, and hit one of the mines first because, yeah, stuff like that, like, you know, basically a response from, you know, their own ships. I find it's usually best to warp in a little bit further away from your target. That way you can sort of survey the system and figure out, you know, what they've got. I'm gonna actually tell them to move. No, that's too close. Yeah, move up there. And then from there, I want them to, like I mentioned before, I want to let the fighters out and let them sort of, let them deal with things here. How do I launch the fighters? I'm pretty sure there's a. Oh, there we go. Manage. Oh, I haven't upgraded all the fighters and stuff. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea, Jason. Go ahead and do that while you're attacking something. Go ahead and just upgrade all your fighters. There is, yeah, launch available fighters, launch available bombers. Alright, so I'm going to, no bombers available. That's probably because I clicked on upgrade for them. Good job, me. So I'm going to launch all my fighters and bombers and try to keep the fleet, moving around at range. I want to try to get close enough. Okay, let me see. What do we got here? We got, it's one of our bombers. Now, I don't know how much damage we're gonna be able to really do to this space station. It does have point defense weapons, so maybe upgrading things would be good. Yeah, we need maybe a higher volume of fighters and bombers hitting there. Yeah, because we're at this rate here, we're not even denting the shields. Now I understand that part of that is, you know, they're attacking the mining station. I don't want to give them a direct order to attack the mining station, though, because if I do that, I'm pretty sure it will call the fighters back, and I want the fighters tangling with the base here. I want to see if they can harass and do some damage over there. Okay. No, before I get too much tunnel vision here. Yep, it looks like they went and they rebuilt. Oh no, they're trying to rebuild something here. So the column system, where we've established one of our colonies, this looks like they're trying to put their foot down there. How are we doing here on Issean 1? Why am I on Issean 1? I don't care about Issean 1. Issean 1 can burn for all I care. We're coming back here. Cool. We still have control over that. What about Rearm? Rearm's been, a nice, place of conflict. What have we got here? We got... That's a pirate faction, pirate faction, pirate faction. So 3 pirate factions fighting over Rearm. That's cool. We will eventually, colonize that planet. It will be ours. Dang, I'm all over the place here. Okay. Let me see. Return all fighters? No. No bombers available. I think we need more... Okay, that one's fine. Let me take a look. That's return. So I'm assuming that, as long as I don't recall, the fighters, they're just gonna keep doing their thing, and I guess, I think, if I recall correctly, they will automatically start to build to yeah, building right there. So they're gonna start rebuilding, or rebolstering their numbers, or, yeah. So let's try to move our ships a little bit closer. Like I said, I don't want to get too close, so I'm gonna try moving a little bit closer, but I don't want to fully commit. Like, I don't want to get right up in their face. I want to take some shots, see what I can do. I want to keep the frigate out of the way. Let's actually send the frigate down here to attack this mining station on its own. Keep the capital ships closer up near the space station. Ooh, we got a construction ship here. Let's see if we can do a little bit. No, we're not gonna be able to do any damage to it. But it's on the way. Oh, escort? Yes, so that is an escort. Okay, let's keep the frigate a little bit further away. I don't want to get it too close. So yeah, this is kind of interesting here because I feel like this is. It's not very often in this game that I feel like I've got to sort of micromanage the positioning of my ships and stuff like that. So it is interesting. So we'll get the frigate to open up on the mining station. Why the third fleet has, or the sixth fleet, sorry, has a frigate flying around with it is beyond me. Oh crap! That thing is hitting a lot harder than I expected it to. Get out of there. Alright, so that frigate is, it is pretty useless, isn't it? Okay, let me go ahead and, see here. Smuggling. Smuggle? Sure. Oh wow, we got a bunch of smuggling missions that have just popped up. So let me take a look at this list. Sure. Kazlon? Sure. Kazlon? That's actually one of the things we've been focusing on. And one of the things I've neglected to really check on during this, this session. Expansion planner. I had, where's it? Kazlon. It's not showing up on my list, so I'm going to assume we've got, Kazlon? That's a dangerous assumption. We got 6 sources of Kazlon, so to me, that says, hey, we have Kazlon somewhere. I wish there was a, let me see. Go to resource target. Is there any way to see what our sources are? Like, we could see, let me see. Your Empire resource location. There we go. Perfect. So we've got, right there, Antar 4, Venex Minor 5. So these are kind of in our nice core territories here. Mortaloo 3. In our core territory. This one's a little bit out of the way. But it's a decent source of hydrogen. Okay, Kazlon. That's meh, Kazlon. I don't even know why we're sending ships all the way out that way. That's not too great either. Okay. So that's kind of cool, though. But I do want more Kazlon. This place looks kind of great. Let me see. That's kind of in our region. We'll send the trusty Gamble to go grab some of this. That's got 4 separate gases. That seems to me like a good place. And this looks like a pretty good source of Kazlon as well. So we've got our construction ships out there grabbing more Kazlon because sure. Oh, the Gizurean Hive wants Kazlon. Sure, I've got that planet secured anyways. So why don't we go ahead and do some business with the planet before we take it over? Ah. We've encountered a new empire, the Nerval Minor Authority. I don't think we know where they are on the map yet. Oh, what's the Shandar? Oh yeah, so the Shandar Utopia. I must have missed the message when we discovered them. Darn it! I knew I shouldn't have left the place undefended. Do I have wait, do I have troop prices? Income? Expenses. What falls under other? I'm curious about that. I don't see troops. And since I have no money, I find it interesting that I can still choose to recruit troops. What do the troops fall under? Are they under other? Like, what kind of, that's interesting. Are they paid for by the planets that I'm running? Because, you know, I can only access what I'm taxing. So, I'm wondering, does all that extra resource that I normally, as an empire, would be able to tap into, I can't as a pirate, but maybe those can go towards training troops? Which is, if that's the case, that means I can kind of get free troops. Which would be kind of great. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. Because we're gonna be using troops to try to invade planets. Because I feel like, at this point, that's my best course of, action if I really want to expand and really, become potent. Okay. I don't want to get too close, but I feel like we can get a little bit closer. If we stay too far, our weapons aren't as effective. As we can see, that little dot is barely even moving. Like, we're barely doing any damage to their shields. But if we move it a little bit closer, I wonder if is there an order that we can? See, I don't want to move too close. Now I could go under the design screen, and normally when you're designing a ship, yeah, I don't think because I salvaged these. Normally when you're designing the ships, you can set their behavior. So I could go ahead and say, all right, well, I want these ships to sort of stand off, engage at maximum range, kind of thing. Oh, nice! That's right. We were building a wonder. We've completed construction of the Bakuras high-speed shipyards at our colony, Mortalu 2. The Bakuras high-speed shipyards is a unique wonder that can only be built once in the galaxy. It provides the following special benefits: a massive array of orbital starship construction yards. Construction speed is increased for all ships and bases built at the colony with this wonder. We also get a colony development of plus 20%, construction speed of plus 200,000 faster, and an annual maintenance of 10,000 credits. Crap. Oh well. That's still pretty cool. That we've got that. That also, not only that, but it also means that we take that away from, we take that possibility away from empires. All right. So it looks like they're sending in their ships. Yeah, we're slowly chipping away. Oh, no. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, there we go. Some of our fighters and bombers got launched. I don't know. Yeah, that base's point defense weapons are pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't take that thing on in a head-on fight. It's got a decent amount of firepower. So at least if we just kind of keep orbiting around it until we get its shields down at the very least, we might be able to do some decent damage to it. Oh. Okay, we're getting a little close. Okay, we're gonna slow things down a little bit because I want to check on other things really quick. Kullum doesn't appear to have anything. The Gizureans are still sending. Although, sorry, that's Isian again. Alright, basically my dead fleet is basically dead. It's got no fuel left at all. The ships are just not designed for that. So I'm gonna have to send them all off. So I guess in that case it's... I can't really build any troops on the ground to maintain our influence over there, so... That's gonna be, it's gonna be dangerous, leaving that unattended to. Third fleet, though... Actually, wait, first let's go check in on 6th fleet, make sure that they're not getting too close. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I honestly feel like the frigate has no place in this this fleet. It's gonna get just shredded if we let it come back. I'll send them to go up there. That'll give them a path straight up where they should keep mostly at range. They shouldn't take too much damage while I check on other things. I did send the 3rd fleet over to Mortalu 2 in hopes of picking up some of the troops I was training there. There we go. 3rd fleet, there you are. Can you... I know you got, what, a cruiser and 1 capital ship. Can you load troops here? I don't know about the cruiser. Do you have... Yes, you do have room for troops. So we're gonna get to the capital ship and the cruiser, load some troops, and so even though the dead fleet is leaving, the 3rd fleet will be showing up shortly, up to Kila Prime, to drop off some... troops. Dead's going all the way over there. Interesting. Okay, this fight it's interesting. I've just been sort of dancing around the space station, and it's so fun to see the construction ships keep trying to come back, and I suspect this is where this is where they store most of their resources that they've been gathering, right? It's in the same system as all their mining stations. So by me having my troops here, not only are we we're slowly whittling away down on the site, but their construction ships can't do any work because they can't get any resources. Now I am just about out of time, but what I really want to do is I want to I want to destroy this base. So my hopes are, if I can quickly, without anything terrible happening, elsewhere. All right. So we're doing some damage now. The shields themselves have been breached. I think we should go in for the kill. Attack secrets. Oh wait, no. Can we? Do we want to capture it? Let's just attack it. Let's just wipe it out. Yeah. Interesting that we moved out of range like that. Yes, this here. Look at this, doing some nice damage to one of the construction ships. Crap. It might be trying to escape. Do we have? I think our frigate might have gotten destroyed. Yeah, I don't want to give them a chance to repair that, so as much as I want to follow that construction ship and take it down, I think it's probably best for us to... Well, frigate, if I would have known that they would have just stayed at a safe distance, I would have just let them manually attack. Yeah, we'll eventually, yeah, mess it up. Unfortunately, guys, I am completely out of time, so we're gonna have to end things here. If you happen to like this little outing, if you happen to like this Let's Play, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.